Hello, folks, and welcome to the CCU Preview Show, where we're highlighting the matchup between Chadron State and your CCU Cougars. I'm Jack Jones, here with Ian McClintock, and let's get to this. CCU is 8-11 overall in the year, 4-9 in the RMAC. In their last matchup, they matched up against UCCS at the CCU Event Center and won 56-52 in a nail-biter. In that game, Desaya Jones had 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Along with her, Maggie Phipps had 14 points and a rebound. And also in that game, Maggie Phipps hit the game-tying 3, and Maggie Hutka hit the game-winning 3. For Chadron State on the year, they are 3-16, 3-10 in the RMAC. In their last matchup, they took on Regis and lost 71-58. In that game, Ashayla Powers had 21 points, 8 rebounds. Ian, tell us the history of this matchup.
Yeah, so the history's currently trending in CCU's direction as they have currently on a 5-game winning streak. And out of the last 10, they are 7-3, so always a nice trend to see. But right now, with that 5-game winning streak, that brings the all-time record to a perfect 500. 19 wins, 19 losses.
Wow.
So whoever wins this, they officially take control for the all-time series, which is always going to be great to see. And earlier this season, so back in December, these two matched up here at the CCU Event Center, and the Cougars just absolutely dominated with a convincing 85-52 win. So McKenna Badette, she led the way with 13 points and 4 rebounds, and then you had Desaya Jones and Tessa Hauser also contributing with 10 points as well. And you brought her up earlier, Ashayla Power, she's been kind of all over the place. She led the team again with 14 points and 4 rebounds, and Allison Olsen, she brought up the rear. You know, she had 12 points and 6 rebounds. Solid effort by those ladies for Chadron State. So, I mean, it's going to look great.
Speaking of Ashayla Powers, on the season this year, she's averaging 17.5 points a game, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. She does everything for this team. She scored double figures in every single game this year except for one, which includes 3 double-doubles in 7 games of 20-plus points. So she is the leader on this team. She's the head of this team. She does everything for them. Behind her would be Samaya Worrell. On the year, she's averaging 10 points a game, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. She scored double digits in 7 of the last 10 games, and she's had multi-steal games in 4 of the last 7. So they're the 1-2 punch Chadron State brings. But tell us a little bit about our Cougars.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking for another 1-2 punch, I mean, I guess we could start ours with Miss Desaya Jones, who's really been the leader of the team, you know, kind of coming out of nowhere, but she's been the one to start every single game this season for the Cougars. But, I mean, it's obviously showing because currently she's averaging just shy of 10 points per game, as well as 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. So, I mean, obviously her game's growing. She's a little bit of everything everywhere. And over her last 7 games, she's averaging just over 11 points. So we're slowly seeing that scoring average creeping up, and up. So hopefully, you know, by the time the season ends, we'll see that double-digit mark. And, I mean, for the newcomer, Maggie Phipps, what an absolute gem of a find to get in the middle of the season. Currently averaging 12 points per game, which currently leads the team. Also has 2 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. But, I mean, for somebody that has joined the team midway through, this has been exactly what they've needed because not only is she averaging 12, but over the last 7, she's averaging 14.5. So she's really stepped up, taken that role. So I would like to see her and Desaya both take over in this game and lead CCU to another victory.
Yeah, and speaking of Maggie Phipps, I mean, she joined this game 9 games ago. She's only played 9 of about half the games in the season. She made an immediate impact after joining the team. She's exactly what they're needed. But next, we'll get into the keys of the game. The first key to the game is out-rebound the other team. Chadron is one of the worst rebounding teams in the RMAC, and CCU is one of the best. So keep it that way, and you should win the game.
Yeah, not only that, keep the turnovers clean. As in, try not to have too many of them because it always seems it's been a really weird trend, I guess, is the better way to put this, is that whenever the turnover battle starts getting away from CCU, the game starts to get away from them. So hopefully, ladies, let's just keep it clean. You know, take that extra second to make sure that it's a true clean pass, and y'all should be doing just fine.
Yeah, you don't want to let Chadron stay in this one. We know you have the talent to really put it on them, and if you let them stay in a close one, you never know what could happen. The third key to the game is stop Ashyla Powers. She is the best player on this team by far. She leads this team in almost every statistic. If you can contain her, you can definitely win this game, and Chadron won't be able to do anything. But that's been all from Ian and I on the preview show. It's at Chadron, so make sure you watch on the RMAC network, and thank you for watching.